Is it weird for me to... It's hard. I'm not feeling very romantic.
I've got a mini roller. Today we're going to be doing the underlay in the dining room.
That shouldn't happen. Remember, yeah, the end pro floor laying out.
Yeah, I can see that. Come with us to do a B&Q shop. Oh.
Beautiful.
Do we want red? Do we want green? Do we want blue? So I'm fixing the floor that we paid £450 for, but then had a £200 refund because it was done so badly. There is just powder all over the floor. It just comes up in powder and it should not be like this. I've got a brush and I'm just going to go around and sweep the entire floor. And then in that tub over there, we've got PVA. So hopefully when all the powder's up, I can do a solution of PVA in the black bucket. And then, yeah, we can PVA the entire floor to kind of build a layer over the top of it so that it isn't going to be powdery and dusty anymore. Is it the best thing to do? Probably not, but things like this happen. I wish it had been done properly in the first place and then we wouldn't have had this issue. But like I said, things like this happen and we just have to fix them. It was a little bit annoying that we didn't get a full refund, even though the kitchen and the dining room are okay, like they're not the best. Honestly, this week has low-key been a little bit of a nightmare. If it isn't the floor problem, the damp issue, the shower tray, the quite expensive shower tray, it wasn't mega expensive, it came. I'd then driven it all the way from where I'm currently living to this house and it was like completely bent in half, but it wasn't anything we had done. It was like that in the box and the box was completely fine and undamaged, like split and bent and broken. So I was panicking thinking, oh, they're gonna give me a refund, I'm gonna have to waste another £200 just to get this shower tray. Anyway, by Monday I'd messaged them saying I really need a replacement as soon as possible, please help. And then by Wednesday it had arrived. So yeah, all is good. We've got the new shower tray and this one is, thankfully, I've just checked it, it is completely undamaged. So cannot wait to get this shower tray put in. I'm gonna give everywhere a quick tidy before we can actually start sweeping all of the dust up. So heavy. It is just too dusty, like it's ridiculously dusty. It feels like the dust is never ending. It's like the whole bag of self-leveler is just on the floor. Look how much dust it collected. That was a lot, that's like a quarter of a bucket. I've got up as much of the dust as I possibly can do. Now I'm going to mix 1 part PVA to 4 parts water, and we're just going to PVA the entire floor. I'm not going to soak it, I'm just going to put it on lightly with a paintbrush. It says do 1 coat, leave it overnight, and then do a 2nd coat. And this way it's just going to kind of seal everything in so we don't have any of the powdery, dusty stuff flying everywhere. Or yeah, hopefully it will just fix the floor, I'm hoping. I'm just mixing my PVA solution. I'm going to do 1 part PVA to 4 parts water. I don't have anything to measure it with though, so we're just going to have to do like a rough estimate. As long as it's diluted, I'm assuming it won't matter that much. All done, I think. I'm just gonna let it dry now and come back tomorrow. My plan for the kitchen is as follows. Obviously the kitchen is a very small space. I hope you can appreciate that I've done my best with the limited space. So this is a kitchen. It is literally just 1 back wall, that is it. And then we've got a little pantry cupboard. In this corner we're gonna have the sink, and then we're gonna have the dishwasher. Then we're gonna have a set of drawers, and then there, that's where the gas hob is gonna be, because this is the new gas pipe. When I originally got the keys, there was no gas in the kitchen. It only had an electric hob. But I am a gas hob girl through and through. So because my boyfriend's a plumber, I asked him to bring a gas pipe down so that we could have a gas hob, sorry, and he's done that. So I'm happy about that. And then next to the gas hob, we're gonna have 2 kind of cupboards. We're gonna have one that pulls out, and then another that's like just an open one for glasses and cups. And then in this corner, we're gonna have the fridge, freezer, fingers crossed. Do you see that little box up there? IKEA was saying that basically the fridge freezer is going to be too tall and the door is going to hit against it. But we measured it out and it seemed fine. So we're just going to get it. If worst it comes to worst, we will just have to have a freestanding fridge freezer and not have it integrated. Not ideal, but if we have to, then we have to. Because there isn't really anywhere else that we could put the fridge freezer. Like, it would look a bit weird to just have it in the middle. We couldn't put it over there because it would come out too far, because we're going to have a window there that leads into the utility. It would come out too far, if that makes sense. So yeah, it's a very small space. We're going to have laminate flooring all throughout the downstairs into the dining room, and through here we're going to have the pantry. It's quite a small cupboard, but it is nice to just have pantry space. We can have spices and just cupboard ingredients, so we can have some there, some on this wall. Probably build some storage up there so we can put things higher up. Yeah, I think you just have to have like the vision. Oh, and also For some reason as well, when I got the keys and started renovating, I asked the electrician to remove the gas extractor plug socket. For what reason? And I remember him saying, oh, you sure you want to do that? That's for an extractor fan. And I think I remember saying, yeah, we don't need an extractor fan. Of course we need an extractor fan. I think it's a legal requirement anyway. So even though we're freshly plastered it, he's going to have to ruin it and put a new plug socket above the oven, above the hob. But where the extractor fan goes, I'm thinking of building a frame. I'll put some inspo pics because it is kind of hard to describe, but I'm thinking of having a frame, tiling around the frame so that it kind of blends into the backsplash or something a little bit like this. Let me know what you think, and if there's anything that you're thinking, oh, I would not do that, let me know so I don't make a massive mistake that's pretty irreversible. Just want to hear your thoughts and your opinions. Through there eventually is going to be the utility room, so we're going to have a built-in washer and dryer, and there is going to be a downstairs toilet. We're going to move that wall across, but that is a project for a later date. And this room is very much stressing me out because why is there so much shit in it, even up on the roof? Like, help.